Today we are going to be fixing an old Nintendo system. Someone threw it away in original box, original cords, everything. Original owner's manual, original styrofoam holder. Oh yeah, this is going to be awesome. Now I'm going to show it to you. We got no discoloration, still original color, great shape it looks like, but when you try to use it, it doesn't make a good connection with the pins and it won't work. But it's a beautiful example of a Nintendo. Perfect condition practically. And so today we're going to fix the pins in it. And right here is what the materials you need. You need a toothbrush, bottle of alcohol, ear swabs, and most importantly a bobby pin and an old-fashioned screwdriver. The reason why you can't use a regular, one of those new screwdrivers that has a bit in it, is you can't get it to go in that hole. But this goes deeper, see, because it's not as fat. Now we'll begin.
Now we're going to start by removing the 6 screws that hold it together. Very carefully, don't strip these. One.
Now we're going to remove the top, and we're going to remove the 6 screws that hold this piece of sheet metal in. This is to protect it from dust and whatnot. Make sure to put them in a separate pile. They don't look that much different, but they look a little bit longer than the outside ones. Remove this, set it aside, make sure to keep your parts top side down, that way you can remember how it goes on. Now we're going to remove, this is where the game slides into the game slot. We're going to remove this and then the audio and video box. This is a little tin box right here. Remove the screws for that and this. Note that 2 of the screws on this are longer than the other screws that are on this one, so we got to remember where they come from. I have a feeling it's this one, and there's one exactly on the other side. They're different colored. So we'll start by this one. I like to use a bottle cap to keep them. If those were the longer ones, just remember they are second from top down. Now for the audio video box. And you're going to want to separate these screws because they look a little bit different. Put them over here. Alright, next we will be taking the motherboard off. Next, very carefully, slide this off, tilt the motherboard up, and slide this off. Next, we're going to take off the 72-pin connector gently off the motherboard. Gently. Gets stuck a little bit. There you go. Gently. You see it slides onto there. Here's the 72-pin connector. Now take a toothbrush, dip it in your alcohol. Very carefully, don't get this near the motherboard. And you want to clean it. Because there's actually a little bit of calciumation on this and corrosion. Get that real good. Try to get it. Alcohol works best on these. Just like you're brushing your teeth. Try to get the pins as clean as possible. Remember which side you're doing. You're doing the top side, not this one. This one goes to the motherboard. It looks better. Don't be afraid to take some time on this step, because this is what makes the connection which the game plugs into, and if it's done wrong, you will notice. Alright. What you need for the next step is a lamp. Right here, this is you want to get real close there because you can hardly see. Only if the light's shining directly into those little squares you can see. So what we have inside here, and a magnifying glass would be good. What we have inside here is those little squares. Now the ends of the metal pins rest inside these squares. And now part of them hangs down right here. You're going to take your needle, first you're going to put it on the side, and then you are going to go up a little bit, just a tad. And then you're going to take it sideways a little bit and bring it back down to bring the tab down. This is very precise work. This will take you a long time to get the top row. The reason why we do the top row first is if we did the bottom row, there wouldn't be enough room to work in there. This is probably going to take you a couple minutes, maybe 30. It's going to take a while. But just make sure to do it, attention to detail. Once you get that first one down, you got to match all the other ones to that first one. Well, about 18-20 minutes later, I got them all done. Now, the top one's real hard. You got to circle in, you got to go straight up and curve it down. Straight up and curve it down. It'll take me forever. I took a couple breaks. But I found that a bigger bobby pin sometimes is best for top ones at least, because it doesn't bend as easy. Because this one I've been using for a while. If you look, it's real bent and messed up. But anyway, you just do that until you get them to come down. And I did the same thing on the bottom row, except it was a lot easier because they're not, hard to get to. And so now it's ready to start putting it all back together, and we'll try it. There's a little bit of corrosion here, and I'll probably wash it again just lightly now with these. I don't want to bend them anymore. Alright? Remember, when you're putting this all back together, to check and make sure this goes down and locks. If it doesn't lock, you need to loosen these front screws, as I just did. And it works. Now, it's a little bit fuzzy, but you know, that's better than having to buy a new 72-pin connector. And I say it's pretty cool. Now you can play Jaws again. Yeah.